Well, good morning folks, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video review. We are in Russia. We are approximately 18 miles northwest of the city of Moscow, and you're looking at Sheremetyevo International Airport. Uniform Echo Echo, or SBO as some people know it. This is Alexander Pushkin International Airport. It's one of four major airports in Moscow in Russia. The others are Domodedovo International, Vnukovo and Zhukovsky, three other major airports in the Moscow region. Sheremetyevo is in Khimki city it's about 29 kilometers northwest of the city. This is a fantastic project by Dusk Design. I probably haven't said that correctly, but they're a well-known design team, been designing airports and scenery for all the various flight simulators for a long time. They've done a landmark scenery actually for Moscow, which is also available. And my thanks to Orbix for letting me have a copy of this airport to review. So, as I've said before, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not being paid to do this review, even though they've very kindly sent me a copy freely, but the opinions that I'll give to you are my own, and I stand by them. So, Moscow Sheremetyevo Airport, give you a little bit of background history. So, as I said, it's one of four international airports that serve the Moscow area. It's the busiest airport in Russia, or it was as of 2019. And the fifth busiest in Europe. Started life as a military base and then was converted to civilian use in 1959. They had a contest in 2019 to sort out the name, and it was given the name Alexander Pushkin International by the person who won that contest. Passenger figures, we've got figures for 2017. They had 40.1 million passengers and 308,000 aircraft movements. As I said, the airport's 18 miles or 20 kilometers northwest of Moscow in the Khimki city region Oblast. You're looking at 6 terminals. 4 of them are international, 1 domestic and 1 private use for private aviation. It's the main hub for Aeroflot, which is the national carrier, and also for Russia Airlines, which was one of the longest established airlines in Russia, dating back from 1934. But was integrated into Aeroflot and became part of that, became a sort of a partner. Airport became operational in November 1957. 3 runways, 06 left, 24 right is 10,499 feet or 3,200 meters, it's concrete. 0624 center and 06 right, 24 left, you're looking at them right now. 06, which is the left-hand one, 11,647 feet or 3,550 meters, and 06 right, which is the one with the flashing lights to the right here, 24 left, is 12,139 feet or 3,700 meters. They're all concrete, and 2 of the 3 runways are Category 3 landing certified. So a quick breakdown on the terminals, because there's 6 of them. Terminal A, in the northeast corner of runway 24 center, so it's up here. Terminal A is the private use terminal. Terminal B has 2 parts. It was known as SBO1 as the flying saucer design. You can see that here. Take a close look at all of this, obviously. Is for domestic use. They had a new Terminal B completed in October 2015. It's pretty much all Aeroflot flights. Terminal C, international flights. And later the flights were redistributed to Terminals D and E, and Terminal C was closed and is scheduled for demolition if it hasn't already done so. Terminal D basically operates domestic flights that are all non-Aeroflot, so they're local low-cost airlines that don't operate for Aeroflot. That terminal is for those flights. Terminal E was opened in 2010 as an expansion connecting Terminals D and F. and houses the V-Express hotel for transit passengers. Basically, if you're transiting through Moscow to another country, but it means that you can stay overnight in the hotel without having to land yourself through immigration. Became very famous in 2013 in June when Edward Snowden checked in while seeking asylum, the WikiLeaks guy. And lastly, Terminal F opened in May 1980 for Moscow's Summer Olympics and has 15 jetways and 21 remote stands. Possible Terminal G may well be built in 2024, but there's no confirmation of that yet. So the busiest airport in Russia, absolutely incredible amount of aircraft use this airport, and here we are, we're going to have a close look at it. So thank you for joining me, let's get down to it. Well, welcome back. Here we are. We're just looking at Terminal A. Now this is the private general aviation part of the airport, and it's very close to the threshold at runway 24 Center, which is behind us. As you can see, plenty of static aircraft. They do include a lot of static aircraft in this. Surprised to find that I could not find a manual anywhere in the download, which was surprising, and nothing available on the Orbix site when you purchase the product. Something that perhaps we will talk about when I get the chance. As you can see, this is noon, daytime, no weather, so you can get a good look at everything. Ground markings are excellent. The detail is typical of Dusk design, and you've even got an engineer down there working on the landing gear, nose gear of this private jet. So look, really detailed terminal, absolutely beautiful. This is just the private one. Let's have a quick look inside. Wow, look at this. Stunning. We've even got an X-ray machine there. Of course, I know all about them because it used to be my job. Just incredible. Look at this. Stunning. Really incredible. There's the upper VIP area, just looking out across the airport. Love the way the windows have been done. I mean, this has to be one of the most beautifully developed insides of a building I've seen so far anywhere, and this is just the private terminal. Oh, crikey. Excellent. Very, very nice indeed. So there you have it. That's a quick look at the private terminal. As you can see, we've got plenty of static aircraft. Got some old Russian jets over there. And there's one sitting right over there. Okay, just a little pan across the cargo facility. Dozens of vehicles, all of them exceptionally well detailed. Just have a close look at some of these snow vehicles. And a very nice aircraft model there. Details really good. Let's have a close-up look at the cargo shed. As you can see, they've even detailed the lifting gear inside. So this is typical of a cargo shed. This is airside of the shed. You have the building here where the cargo gets delivered by truck or whatever, by road. Goes into the shed, is checked out, customs cleared, and then eventually comes airside through these gates here onto the rollers to be taken out to the aircraft. It's another static aircraft. The quality is really excellent. You know, I can't fault it. Just absolutely stunning. Once again, some nicely placed static people. Engineer there chatting to the dispatcher, and another engineer, and the tug crew. Obviously this aircraft's getting ready to push back. So just a quick look at the same cargo building from landside. The landside bits and pieces, roads and so on, are low resolution, which is fine. You would expect that. I mean, they've done such a hell of a lot of detail here. I have absolutely no problem with the quality of the landside bits and pieces. We still even have the fence line here, look. And just some of the detail here is just amazing. Another huge cargo shed there. Looks like it's one that's being built. There's nothing inside it, but again you can see the interior. Just incredible. So let's cut across the Terminal B. As you can see here, there's a lot of static Aeroflot aircraft. And here and in the distance you can see what the Russians refer to as the flying saucer, here and here. A specific design of this terminal. Let's have a look inside. Once again, beautifully designed inside. Lots of bits and pieces, people, seats. Very, very typical. Just have a little run through this. I can't unfortunately go any slower, but as you can see, the detail, attention to detail is incredible. I keep using that word but I can't say anything else. It's just amazing. Check-in desks there. Very, very nicely done. So let's little whiz across to the main building. My God, look at this. Look at this. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Stunning, absolutely incredible. What an amazing job, and it looks like it continues all the way down there, so they've really have done some work. So we're back airside of the main terminal there, so this is Terminal B. Again, we've got Aeroflot airport aircraft in abundance. Over here in the distance, look, we've got a 777 belonging to VirtualAir, which is the other airline that's part of Aeroflot. We'll have a look inside here. In fact, let's start on the ground level. Again, we have the same amazing attention to detail inside. This is the second floor. I love the reflections. Look at the reflections on the glass here. And this is the upper floor. Just incredible. Oh, the visuals are so sharp. Very impressed. And this is the top floor. So you've got 4 levels inside this building. So a little look from outside. This is very nice indeed. And look, there's an aircraft being towed in. Animations are really, really very cute, not just the people. I think it's the first time I've seen an aircraft animated in this way. So it's excellent, all credit to them. Let's have a look at a jetway. So again, look at the detail. You've even got the little control map in there for the dispatcher who moves the jetway. That's really amazing attention to detail, and that aircraft's being repositioned again now. But as you can see, they've got the start of the jetway from inside the terminal. A couple of static vehicles there. There's a bus to the left. You've got a fire engine going out on the airport there, and that aircraft is being moved again. Again, it looks stunning. A huge attention to detail. I have to be careful because I could spend hours looking at this, and I don't really want to turn it into a huge review, and we need to look at it at the different times of day as well. But as you can see, the amazing attention to detail to this airport, you get a huge amount. And for the price, well, it's $23, just under $24 US, just under 18 quid UK, and about 20 euros. This is a massive airport with a huge amount of detail. Stunning. It's the only word for it. And we haven't seen half of it yet. Incredible. Right, just crossing to the south side here. Again, huge amount of detail, lots of static aircraft vehicles, bits and pieces. So you're looking at Terminal D on the south side, which basically operates, it appears to supposedly operate the domestic flights that are non-Aeroflot. And you've got a couple of Aeroflot planes there. So you've got a couple of other different aircraft there as well, which are non-Aeroflot. Little problem, well not a problem, a little anomaly here. The this is United Airbus has got the word ran the wrong way. Belaya is an international airline that's not part of Russia, so that would be an international flight, not a domestic. But these are little nitpicks, really. So there we are, just looking at the airport, looking at the terminal from landside. Massive car park. Okay, the ground texture is low resolution, but then that's not a problem, it's not really needed. But you've got road signs, the hoardings, advertising hoardings, and everything looks wonderful. Nice hotel over there. So let's have a quick look inside Terminal D. So once again, we've got the same incredible attention to detail here inside the terminal. Departures board, duty-free shop there. Very nice. Again, looking further inside the terminal, lots of people, none of them animated, but then it's not a problem. You've got, it just looks lived in. It's great. I like the way the glass diffuses the light from outside. That's a nice shot, just looking outside to one of the aircraft. It's excellent. The quality is excellent. I've got no complaints at all, really. Most of what I've been saying are just nitpickings. So there we are, looking inwards through the glass, which, as you can see, diffuses the light. It's done an amazing job to make it look like that. Looking across the ramp. Now that's interesting. Can you see the wipers going on that aircraft? They're really giving it up. Actually, the speed is correct. That's generally how fast the wipers go. Although I must admit I didn't expect to see that. So there you go. We've had a look at part of it. I'm conscious that I don't want this review to run too long and bore the death out of you. So let's have a look at this airport now under dusk conditions. So welcome back. It's 9:05 in the evening. It's dusk. The lights have just literally come on not too long ago. Having a look at the taxiways here, you can see you've got the blue airfield boundary lights in abundance here. Green taxiway lights. Ground signage looks good. Let's have a quick look at one. There you go, more than acceptable. Very nice. So once again, the ground lighting really makes this airport come to life. There's a hangar over there, so we're going to have a quick look. So look at that, the way the interior of this hangar is modelled. It's beautiful. Not only well lit, just looks stunning. So as you can see, lighting is not a problem. The lights around the airport actually show their light with the right amount of area, and it looks very realistic. Also impressed at the range of aircraft here. We've seen Airbuses, 777s, a couple of Jumbos, and here, not sure if it's me, but this might be one of the new Russian aircraft. Damned if I can remember the name. But it looks very much like one of the aircraft that the Russians have built that was in the news not so long ago. But I can't remember the name of it. If anybody does remember the name, perhaps a drop in the comments below, or tell me if I'm wrong. Just a quick pan from airside to landside, and look at the way the place is lit. It looks amazing. Once again, these airports really come to life in the darkness hours, as it were. So even the signs are lit down there. Just looking at the hotel. It's the Park Inn, Holiday Express on the right. There's a Radisson. And the Novotel. Beautifully done. Incredible. No other word for it, just incredible. Once again, the vehicles are on the right side of the road, the correct side, and they actually track the road properly. See the truck down there. Some other airlines. There's the Turkish airline down there. So here's the fuel farm. And there's a train in the distance there on the railway track going from left to right, just out here. Really impressive. Got the windsock there. There's the ILS system on the left. Taxiway signage is excellent. All the markings. And here we are arriving back at the private terminal again. Very nice. And there you can see the approach lighting for 24 right over there. So there you can see at dusk the lighting looks wonderful. It looks like a really nice airport. So let's have a look at night time. Be interesting to see what it's like with the Moscow landmark scenery. Get the helicopter out and take off from this airport and fly the 18 miles northeast up to the city and have a look. So there's another job I've set for myself. Little run across the car park, landside. Look at the way the terminal's lit. I mean, that's beautiful. Just a quick pan at high level across the airport to the north. Beautiful indeed, absolutely lovely. One thing we haven't done is have a look at 06 left 24 right here, the runway that's set away from the main terminal area. Again, you can see taxiways well defined, so if you were asked to either come in or take off from this runway, you wouldn't have any trouble finding it or finding your way off it. There's the VOR station just there to the left, and you've got the highway. And look at the detail around the place. So there you go, you've got the approach lighting. Wonderful. So there's just a high level view across the airport. It's stunning at night. So next we'll just have a look at dawn. We'll go back into the central terminal area, have a look at dawn just after the lights have gone out, and get an overview of what that looks like. Well, welcome back. Good morning to you. We're back at Moscow's Sheremetyevo airport. It's 4:30 in the morning, sun's coming up as you can see. We're inside the hangar. Thought it might be nice to look out and just give you an idea, if you haven't already got it, just how brilliant this scenery is and the ambience it provides. I think it's stunning. Look, even down to the tug and the power unit there, portable power unit down on the side. So let's go outside, have a look. So as you can see, a stunning view. We've still got the lights on, or the last bit of lighting, and the sun is casting just a beautiful view across the airport. So if you look to the right there, you can see the hangar we just came out of. And again, you can see how the light falls on the buildings and the shadows. It just looks gorgeous. Very, very impressive. There's another view of part of this terminal there, and just by looking down you can see the radar dome here as well, working on top of the terminal. It's really impressive. And let's get another shot there with the sun. Just looking at the buildings there. It's very nice, it's very lovely. So let's bring the sunrise to dawn up a little bit more. So here we are, 6:30 AM now, sun's well up as you can see. Here's the same view we looked at a moment ago. Very nice. It's just a beautiful, stunning airport. So there you go, final look. It's just an amazing piece of work. Thoroughly, highly recommended. There you are folks, Sheremetyevo Airport, Uniform Echo Echo, or SVO, Alexander Pushkin International in Russia, one of 4 airports, major airports in Moscow. This particular project, developed by Dusk Designs, available now through the Orbix portal, and I'm going to put prices and details up. Everything will be in the credits in the credits for you as well. My thoughts, it's a fantastic airport. It's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be one of the trips I'm going to make in Flight Sim 2020 to fly into and out of this airport, so look out for a video on that at some point in the future. So again, I'll put all the details up, how big the download is, what the install size is, and all the other bits and pieces that are useful for you. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Orbix and Dusk Design for sending me a copy of this so that I could review it. As I said before, this I've not paid for this. They've sent it for me very kindly, given it to me to have a good look at and review for you. So I thank them for that. And again, the opinions are my own. I've not been influenced by anybody else. I just think it's an amazing airport, and I hope you'll like it too. The details is just so extensive, and I haven't really touched the surface. So would I recommend it? Wholeheartedly. For a fantastic product. And to be honest, having looked at this, I now find that I'm probably going to be looking at the Orwix, the Dzyecki design Moscow landmarks, because that really warrants an investigation now that they've got this. Time to maybe get the helicopter out and go and have a look. So thank you very much for being with me and watching this review. I hope you found it useful. I look forward to any comments you wish to make. If you feel you'd like to, I would love you to like and subscribe. Really helps my channel and helps increase my profile on YouTube. My name's Lee. I'm not a real world pilot. I used to be in aviation security for 40 years. I've retired now, but I've been a virtual pilot, virtual desktop aviator, flying for a number of virtual airlines for getting on for 38 years now. Started in FS2 Sublogic back on the Commodore Amiga, all the way through. Was a beta tester for Microsoft UK many years ago in the 747, and now I just enjoy my flying, and this is my chance to bring it to you to show you just what this is like. So thank you for joining me. This is Lee, Virtual Airline Pilot, saying bye for now, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye bye now.